Little House on the Prairie remains one of television's most beloved family dramas, remembered for its warmth, gentle wisdom, and heartfelt stories of love, hardship, and hope. Set on the American frontier, the series beautifully portrayed the strength of family bonds and the courage people found in one another during difficult times. In this video, we'll look back at the cast, their real names, ages, memorable roles, and remarkable journeys, while also honoring the talented actors who are sadly no longer with us. Let's return to Walnut Grove, where simple family dinners, childhood adventures, painful losses, and timeless lessons about kindness, faith, and perseverance made this one of television's most cherished family stories. Michael Landon brought warmth, strength, and emotional sincerity to Charles Ingalls, the devoted father whose courage and compassion became the heart of the Ingalls family. Born Eugene Maurice Orowitz on the 31st of October, 1936, in Queens, New York, he was 37 years old when he first took on the role in 1974. With his gentle smile, steady voice, and natural presence, Landon made Charles admirable without ever making him feel unreal. He could be firm, proud, and protective, yet his tenderness toward his wife and children gave the character a lasting sense of love and security. Beyond acting, Landon served as a producer, writer, and director, helping shape the heartfelt stories and family values that made the series so beloved. He had already found fame as Little Joe Cartwright in Bonanza, and later starred as Jonathan Smith in Highway to Heaven. Michael Landon died in Malibu on the 1st of July 1991 from pancreatic cancer at the age of 54. His legacy lives on through sincere storytelling and a television father whose kindness, resilience, and devotion continue to move generations. Victor French brought rugged charm, gentle humor, and heartfelt sincerity to Isaiah Edwards, the bearded frontiersman whose rough appearance concealed a deeply compassionate soul. Born Victor Edwin French on the 4th of December, 1934, in Santa Barbara, California, he was 39 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1974. With his booming laugh, weathered presence, and effortless warmth, French made Edwards feel like far more than Charles Ingalls' loyal friend. He was a lonely man who gradually found belonging through friendship, family, and the close-knit community of Walnut Grove. French moved naturally between comedy, hardship, and quiet tenderness, giving the character an emotional honesty that audiences never forgot. He also directed several episodes, bringing his understanding of the story behind the camera. Away from the Prairie, he starred in Carter Country and later reunited with his close friend Michael Landon as Mark Gordon in Highway to Heaven. Victor French died in Los Angeles on the 15th of June 1989 from lung cancer at the age of 54. His legacy lives on through a performance filled with loyalty, humor, and unmistakable humanity. Catherine McGregor brought sharp humor, theatrical energy, and surprising emotional depth to Harriet Olison, the outspoken storekeeper whose gossip, pride, and dramatic temper made her one of television's most unforgettable antagonists. Born Dorley Dean McGregor on the 12th of January 1925 in Glendale, California, she was 49 years old when she first took on the role in 1974. With her piercing voice, expressive reactions, and impeccable comic timing, McGregor made Harriet irritating, hilarious, and strangely human all at once. Beneath the character's vanity and constant interference, she occasionally revealed vulnerability and genuine devotion to her family, giving audiences more than a simple villain to dislike. Before finding lasting fame on television, McGregor developed her craft on the New York stage, performing in productions both on and off Broadway. After leaving the series, she largely stepped away from screen acting and devoted her time to local theater and teaching young performers. Catherine McGregor died in Woodland Hills, California, on the 13th of November, 2018, at the age of 93. Her legacy lives on through a performance so vivid, funny, and fearless that Harriet Olison remains impossible to forget. Richard Bull brought patience, warmth, and gentle humor to Nels Olison, the kind-hearted shopkeeper whose calm nature provided the perfect balance to his wife Harriet's fiery personality. Born Richard William Bull on the 26th of June 1924 in Zion, Illinois, he was 49 years old when he first portrayed the character in 1974. With his soft voice, restrained expressions, and natural sincerity, Bull made Nels feel like one of Walnut Grove's most dependable residents. Although often overwhelmed by his demanding wife and spoiled children, he remained fair, compassionate, and quietly courageous, especially when others needed his help. Before becoming widely known as Nels, Bull built a long career on stage and screen and appeared as Doc in the science fiction series Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. He continued acting for decades, bringing dignity and authenticity to every role. Richard Bull died in Calabasas, California, on the 3rd of February 2014, after being hospitalized with pneumonia. He was 89 years old. His legacy lives on through a gentle performance that made Nels Oleson both deeply human and endlessly lovable. Kevin Hagen brought warmth, wisdom, and quiet reassurance to Dr. Hiram Baker, the devoted physician who cared for the people of Walnut Grove through illness, tragedy, and hardship. Born on the 3rd of April 1928 in Chicago, Illinois, he was 46 years old when the weekly series began in 1974. With his gentle voice, thoughtful expression, and calm presence, Hagen made Dr. Baker feel like far more than the town's doctor. He was a trusted friend who treated every patient with patience and dignity, even when medical resources were limited and hope seemed uncertain. Beneath his professional composure was a deeply compassionate man who often carried the pain of the families he could not save. Before taking on his most beloved role, Hagen appeared in numerous westerns and television dramas, including Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Perry Mason, and Land of the Giants. Kevin Hagen died at his home in Grants Pass, Oregon, on the 9th of July 2005, from esophageal cancer at the age of 77. His legacy lives on through a gentle, sincere performance that made Dr. Baker one of the community's most comforting and dependable figures. Dabbs Greer brought warmth, wisdom, and quiet compassion to Reverend Robert Alden, the gentle minister who offered comfort and guidance whenever the people of Walnut Grove faced hardship. Born Robert William Greer on the 2nd of April, 1917, in Fairview, Missouri, he was 57 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1974. With his soft Southern voice, thoughtful expression, and reassuring presence, Greer made Reverend Alden feel like more than a spiritual leader. He was a trusted friend who celebrated the community's happiest moments and stood beside its families through grief, uncertainty, and loss. Before becoming known to generations of viewers, Greer had already built an extraordinary career as one of Hollywood's most dependable character actors, appearing in hundreds of television episodes and numerous films. He was also remembered for Gunsmoke and for playing the elderly Paul Edgecombe in The Green Mile. Dabbs Greer died in Pasadena, California, on the 28th of April, 2007, after suffering from kidney and heart disease. He was 90 years old. His legacy lives on through a sincere performance that gave the community faith, kindness, and a comforting sense of hope. Merlin Olsen brought strength, warmth, and quiet dignity to Jonathan Garvey, the hard-working farmer whose loyalty and gentle nature made him one of Charles Ingall's most trusted friends. Born on the 15th of September 1940 in Logan, Utah, he was 36 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1977. With his towering frame, calm voice, and sincere presence, Olsen made Jonathan feel powerful without ever seeming intimidating. He was a devoted husband and father who faced hardship with courage, though moments of grief and anger revealed the vulnerable man beneath his rugged exterior. Before becoming an actor, Olsen had already achieved greatness as a defensive tackle for the Los Angeles Rams, earning a then-record 14 consecutive Pro Bowl selections, and later entering the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He also worked as a respected sports commentator and went on to star in the television drama Father Murphy. Merlin Olsen died on the 11th of March 2010 after battling mesothelioma. He was 69 years old. His legacy lives on through extraordinary achievements in football and a heartfelt performance filled with loyalty, strength, and unmistakable humanity. Carl Swenson brought wisdom, warmth, and quiet dignity to Lars Hansen, the respected mill owner and founding figure whose generosity helped shape the community of Walnut Grove. Born on the 23rd of July, 1908, in Brooklyn, New York, he was 66 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1974. With his weathered features, gentle voice, and natural authority, Swenson made Hansen feel like a man who had devoted his life to building a home where others could belong. Though sometimes stubborn and deeply protective of the town's traditions, he remained compassionate, loyal, and willing to help families facing hardship. Long before joining the series, Swenson had established a distinguished career in radio, theater, film, and television. He appeared in classics such as The Birds and the Sons of Katie Elder, and voiced Merlin in Disney's The Sword and the Stone. Carl Swenson died in Torrington, Connecticut, on the 8th of October, 1978, after suffering a heart attack. He was 70 years old. His final episode aired only 8 days later, giving his farewell an especially heartbreaking meaning. His legacy lives on through a sincere performance, filled with kindness, strength, and enduring community spirit. Melissa Gilbert brought courage, warmth, and emotional honesty to Laura Ingalls, the spirited young girl whose journey from childhood to adulthood became the heart of the story. Born Melissa Ellen Gilbert on the 8th of May, 1964, in Los Angeles, California, she was only 9 years old when she first appeared in the role in 1974. With her expressive eyes, natural energy, and remarkable sensitivity, Gilbert made Laura feel adventurous, stubborn, and deeply compassionate. Audiences watched her grow from a mischievous child into a devoted teacher, wife, and mother, while her close bond with Michael Landon gave many of their scenes genuine tenderness. During her years on the series, she also earned praise for television films such as The Miracle Worker and The Diary of Anne Frank. As an adult, Gilbert continued acting on stage and screen, wrote several books, and served as president of the Screen Actors Guild from 2001 to 2005. As of July 2026, she is 62 years old. Her legacy remains inseparable from a character whose resilience, kindness, and hopeful spirit continue to inspire generations. Karen Grassle brought warmth, quiet strength, and heartfelt dignity to Caroline "Ma" Ingalls, the devoted mother whose patience and resilience held her family together through hardship, loss, and uncertainty. Born on the 25th of February 1942 in Berkeley, California, she was 32 years old when she first appeared in the role in 1974. With her gentle voice, expressive eyes, and natural grace, Grassle made Caroline feel loving without seeming fragile and courageous without losing her tenderness. Whether comforting her children, supporting her husband, or standing firm in moments of crisis, she gave the character an emotional honesty that made her one of television's most cherished mothers. Before finding worldwide recognition, Grassle studied at the University of California, Berkeley, and received a Fulbright scholarship to train at the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Art. She later co-created and starred in the television film Battered, continued performing extensively on stage, and published her memoir, Bright Lights, Prairie Dust. As of July 2026, Karen Grassle is 84 years old. Her legacy remains defined by compassion, resilience, and a performance that made the Ingalls home feel genuinely safe and full of love. Melissa Sue Anderson brought quiet strength, grace, and remarkable emotional depth to Mary Ingalls, the responsible eldest daughter whose painful journey became one of the story's most unforgettable elements. Born on the 26th of September, 1962, in Berkeley, California, she was only 11 years old when she first appeared in the role in 1974. With her expressive blue eyes, restrained delivery, and natural sensitivity, Anderson made Mary feel intelligent, loving, and mature beyond her years. Her most demanding storylines followed the character's loss of sight, marriage, and devastating personal tragedies, allowing the young actress to portray grief and resilience with extraordinary honesty. Her performance earned her a Primetime Emmy Award nomination in 1978. Beyond the Prairie, Anderson appeared in The Loneliest Runner, Midnight Offerings, and the horror film Happy Birthday to Me. She later became a Canadian citizen and published the memoir The Way I See It, reflecting on her years as a child star. As of July 2026, Melissa Sue Anderson is 63 years old. Her legacy remains tied to a thoughtful performance that gave Mary courage, vulnerability, and lasting humanity. Alison Arngrim brought sharp humor, fearless energy, and surprising emotional depth to Nellie Oleson, the spoiled and calculating girl whose rivalry with Laura Ingalls made her one of television's most unforgettable young antagonists. Born Alison Margaret Arngrim on the 18th of January 1962, in New York City, she was 12 years old when she first appeared in the role in 1974. With her piercing stare, dramatic expressions, and impeccable comic timing, Arngrim made Nellie wonderfully infuriating, while still allowing moments of insecurity and tenderness to emerge beneath her cruel behavior. As the character grew older, audiences watched her gradually mature into a loving wife and mother, giving Arngrim the opportunity to reveal a warmer side without losing Nellie's unmistakable spirit. After leaving the series, she continued acting, performing stand-up comedy, and touring with her acclaimed one-woman show. She also published the memoir Times Confessions of a Prairie Bitch Times and became a passionate advocate for AIDS awareness and child protection. As of July 2026, Alison Arngrim is 64 years old. Her legacy remains tied to a bold, hilarious performance that turned a character audiences love to hate into a true television icon. Lindsay and Sydney Greenbush brought innocence, sweetness, and natural charm to Carrie Ingalls, the youngest daughter, whose curious spirit added warmth to the Ingalls household. Born Rachel Lindsay Renee Bush and Sydney Robin Danae Bush on the 25th of May 1970 in Hollywood, California, the identical twins were only 3 years old when they first shared the role in the 1974 television film, and 4 when the weekly series began. Alternating between scenes and credited together as Lindsay Sydney Greenbush, they made Carrie feel playful, affectionate, and completely genuine. Their expressive faces and unforced reactions captured the wonder of a small child growing up amid both hardship and family love. In the memorable episode, The God Sister, the sisters even appeared on screen together when Carrie imagined a companion named Alyssa. After leaving the series in 1982, both gradually stepped away from acting and chose lives outside Hollywood. As of July 2026, Lindsay and Sydney are 56 years old. Their legacy remains tied to a gentle performance that brought childhood innocence, humor, and unforgettable tenderness to the Ingalls family. Dean Butler brought warmth, sincerity, and quiet strength to Almanzo Wilder, the hardworking young farmer whose gentle romance with Laura Ingalls became one of the series' most beloved stories. Born on the 20th of May, 1956, in Prince George, British Columbia, Canada. He was 23 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1979. With his calm voice, easy smile, and natural kindness, Butler made Almanzo feel dependable without losing the vulnerability of a young man facing love, illness, financial hardship, and the responsibilities of marriage. His chemistry with Melissa Gilbert helped transform their relationship from playful courtship into a heartfelt portrait of devotion and perseverance. Before arriving in Walnut Grove, Butler received his first major role in the television adaptation of Judy Blume's Times Forever. He later appeared in Times The New Gidget Times and Times Buffy the Vampire Slayer Times before building a successful career as a producer of documentaries and sports programming. In 2024, he published his memoir, Prairie Man, My Little House Life and Beyond. As of July 2026, Dean Butler is 70 years old. His legacy remains tied to a thoughtful performance that gave Almanzo tenderness, dignity, and enduring charm. Matthew Labourteau brought sensitivity, intelligence, and powerful emotional honesty to Albert Ingalls, the troubled orphan whose search for love and belonging became one of the story's most moving journeys. Born Matthew Charles Labourteau on the 8th of December 1966 in Los Angeles, California, he was 11 years old when he first appeared as Albert in 1978. With his expressive eyes, gentle manner, and remarkable dramatic ability, Labourteau made the character feel vulnerable without ever appearing weak. Audiences watched Albert grow from a lonely street child into a devoted son and brother, while painful struggles with addiction, illness, and loss revealed the courage beneath his uncertainty. Beyond Walnut Grove, Labourteau starred in the adventure series The Red Hand Gang, the science fiction drama Whiz Kids, and the horror film Deadly Friend. He later built a successful career as a voice actor, contributing to numerous animated productions and video games. As of July 2026, Matthew Labourteau is 59 years old. His legacy remains tied to a deeply sincere performance that gave Albert warmth, resilience, and unforgettable humanity. Jonathan Gilbert brought mischief, humor, and youthful energy to Willie Olison, the troublesome shopkeeper's son whose spoiled behavior often created chaos in Walnut Grove. Born Jonathan J. Gilbert on the 28th of April, 1967, in Los Angeles, California, he was only 7 years old when he first appeared in the role in 1974. With his playful expressions, quick reactions, and natural comic timing, Gilbert made Willie irritating yet strangely lovable. Though frequently influenced by his demanding mother and domineering sister Nellie, the character occasionally revealed kindness and vulnerability beneath his childish rebellion. Gilbert remained with the series throughout its original run, growing from a mischievous little boy into a more mature young man before returning for later television films. He also appeared in the 1979 adaptation of Times, The Miracle Worker. After leaving acting, Gilbert chose a private life and pursued a career in finance, working as a stockbroker. In 2024, he delighted fans by appearing at the cast's 50th anniversary reunion. As of July 2026, Jonathan Gilbert is 59 years old. His legacy remains tied to a lively performance that brought laughter, trouble, and unforgettable charm to the Alison family. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Little House on the Prairie cast and the heartfelt stories behind their unforgettable roles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character, most emotional moment, or most memorable scene from Walnut Grove in the comments below. See you in the next video.